Live with the boys.
All right, we're live with episode 36 of Flag to Flag Media Live. We got a great show lined up tonight. We got we're going to be calling Joe Boyll from the Hoosier State ModLites here in a minute. We'll talk to him about their upcoming season. We've got what are you sharing?
He's just being.
I don't even want to know.
He's being a dummy.
Yeah. We got the big Northern AllStars series coming back to Brownstown this Saturday. We're going to get in to discuss that. So let's get the show started. Has anything happened over the last week? Well, actually, we were off last week because I was on the beach in Florida. So does anybody have anything that's happened in the last 2 weeks? Anything interesting? Zach, anything. Zach, you had test session, right?
Yeah, the test session went really well. Found a few things that, definitely helped the car, driver mainly.
So a whole everything, car, driver, crew, everything.
Yeah, I changed some stuff from the first session to the second session, and complete 360 difference of the car. So it's definitely got a lot of drive and
sweet.
Hopefully, had to fix some issues that I found out. So got parts on order and just getting everything fixed.
Gotcha.
Thanks to Patterson's drive shaft in Mooresville for getting me hooked up with the new drive shaft and the old one cut down.
Sweet.
In a matter of about 4 hours. So
awesome.
Good people.
Basically what happened at the practice session.
Here we go.
I'm just going to take because I was there and I seen it. So
here we go.
Me and Jay walked behind the truck because we needed some time just to talk about what was going on with the car. We came up with a couple ideas. We got a hold of Darren. He was there, ran him by him. Darren thought, this is what happened.
Okay.
So then we pulled out the book, and of course it reaffirmed everything that we had already thought. So Darren got to work on the right side, and me and Jay got to work on the left front. And, if we had quality chain limiters on the car, I think it would have been really fast.
He's talking about his car.
No,
Good grief.
No, we were too busy on yours to even work on mine. But I think we did find a couple tents, and I'm going to go ahead and say it because he's dying to know. Zach did pass a little UMP super stock with a stock 380.
Stock 380
with his 950 horse UMP Bob Pierce by Night Stalker modified. Yeah, he passed him, but Kyle, it'd been embarrassing if he didn't.
so it sounded like the test session.
He took that story and twisted it.
He did. That was pretty intense.
That's how it went down. And I think a huge shout out to Jay and Darren for all the work they do on that car. Because it was slow when we unloaded it.
Oh, yeah.
It left fast.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Peyton, a big update on the Crown Vic. Got some new tires.
Yeah, we did get new tires. Finally got new wheels in Friday, I think it was. So we'll be taking those up to Brent and getting the new tires on those
wheels.
Yeah, because we were planning on racing this past Saturday. But
other than that, she's ready, right?
Yep.
Ready to rock and roll.
She looks good.
Yep. Oh, and you got your car ready yet?
Yep. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
Got new tires on it.
Yep.
He's just detailing is all he's doing.
We're debuting a new series next weekend at Brownstown. It's a Ford Focus class.
Better get your little Ford Focus detailed up then.
Ready to go.
All right. So what's going on? I see Britton's chimed in. Becky has chimed in. Joe will call you here in a second. Darren, Zach, you look great. That's a very good compliment. I like that.
I don't. Is he getting ready to make fun of me?
I don't know. It's kind of like leading into that, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's normally how it is. He stopped by last Saturday. Me and Tanner and my wife were building fence, and he didn't help the situation any. He just agged everything on.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for it again, but he got him a new ride and
did he?
Checked out his new truck.
You told me he got him a new truck.
Oh yeah, he's high rolling now.
Oh yeah.
That's I guess I just pay my crew guys
you
really
pay
well.
Him too high, yeah. There's a lot of money there.
I don't know what it is, but he's thanks to him too. Him and Dad and Robbie and them, they worked their tails off, and if it wasn't for them, this car wouldn't be where it's at. So.
JT, I was going to ask JT about the pay.
JT didn't even have time to talk to me at practice. That's how busy he was.
Working on your car?
No, he was working on his own.
Oh, I got you.
He was trying to make it fast.
What's going on, David? Hey, Shane. Okay, let's go ahead and let's call Joe. We're going to get Joe on the phone, and
Don't you think you should explain who he is?
I'm getting ready to
Explain it.
Joe is with the Hoosier State ModLite group. If anybody does, we're going to get into this and explain this with Joe, because Joe will be able to explain a little bit better about these cars and stuff like that. But the Hoosier ModLites, they run on like the 600cc, 1000cc type motors. They're just a smaller version of a modified. I think the class is really starting to gain some speed as far as the number of people that's racing them. So let's get Joe here on the phone and we'll talk to him.
Probably go straight to voicemail.
Probably will.
We're gonna hear it ring. There it is.
Oh,
Yeah, gotta give him a minute to link
now it's
up.
official.
Got good service in here.
Hello.
Yeah, Joe, how you doing?
Oh, we're hanging in there. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great, buddy. Thanks for joining us tonight to talk about the Hoosier State ModLites.
Yes, sir. Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having us.
For the people that are watching, can you explain to us what the Hoosier State ModLites is about? I know it's a growing class, so can you please explain to them like what the Hoosier State ModLites is about?
Okay, so the Hoosier State ModLites, or the ModLite race car in general, we are basically a 5/8 scale version of a full-size modified. With
Gotcha.
either a UMP, IMCA type body, or you can run the Northeast style big block modifieds, and then you can run a dwarf car and be considered a classic body look.
Gotcha.
We've run 1000cc motorcycle engines, bone stock, not allowed to do anything to the engines internally except for degreeing your cams.
Okay.
We are a shaft driven engine to a quick change or a Toyota 8 or 10 bolt rear end. They changed the Toyota style rear ends, change the hog heads like your Ford 9 inches do.
I got you.
Where the sprocket goes on the transmission of the engine, we take the sprockets off and we put on what they call a hawk adapter to allow us to run a drive shaft to those rear ends.
Okay.
We are on a coil over 3-link rear suspension. And honestly, it's probably the best economical way to race and go fast.
Gotcha. So if I wanted to get started in one of these, how do I go about that?
Basically, there are groups on Facebook. All you have to really do is type in ModLites.
Okay.
And there are several Facebook groups in the ModLite community for posting things for sale and stuff. Facebook is really the number one way to go.
I got you
right now.
Yeah, you gotta love Facebook. That's where all the information's at.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about we talked about it a couple weeks ago on the show, but let's talk about your schedule a little bit, like what you have coming up. I know you guys are kicking off your season tomorrow at Circle City. So just talk a little bit about that.
Yes, our season opener is tomorrow at Circle City. We are there, I believe, 6 times this year. We will be our next race after that will be Tony Stewart Speedway there in Columbus, Indiana. We're at Paragon, Gas City, Bloomington, Lincoln Park. And then we are going to do a co-sanction race at Paducah, Kentucky.
Okay.
With the Tennessee ModLite group down there on April 22nd. Paducah has built a 5/8 mile short track in the infield of the big half mile, and they're going to allow us to run there.
That'd be nice.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that on August 11th at Bloomington Speedway, we're going to have our annual Steve Carpenter Memorial, and I'm hoping that it's going to pay $1,000 to win, $100 to start.
Nice. That's what I was going to ask you, Joe. What is your guys' payouts like?
Well, our payouts are kind of low right now because we and Dave Lucky kind of go based on car count to protect the track against low car counts to kind of entice them to kind of run us more than once or twice. So right now we're about 200 to 250 to win if we're in the double digits.
Gotcha. So what going back to getting started in this stuff like that, but like typically what does it cost you guys a year to run? Like what, like a car, like tires, that type of stuff?
So the cars, that is going to be your most expensive part about owning a ModLite, is going to be your startup cost, because ModLites they're like Chevy Avalanches. They hold their value
Gotcha.
because of the simple fact that this class is so well policed throughout the country that an old car can still run up front and can still win against brand new cars. So right now on the market, you're about 8 to 12,000 to get you a decent turnkey car.
Okay.
Fuel, it's all on preference. We'd have to run a gasoline-based fuel, whether that be E85, or you can run racing gas if you want. But typically, you're only going to go through 3 gallons at most, 4 gallons if you're on E85.
Okay.
So there's a big, huge cost saver right there alone. The tires, obviously everybody's hurting because of the tire shortage, but
Right.
I mean, these tires can last months, if not years, depending on how you take care of your tires, because one of the great things about this class is we don't have a no dope rule.
Gotcha.
We have a durometer rule.
Gotcha.
So our tires have to meet a minimum softness, and they don't care how you get it there.
Nice.
So
Gotcha.
some people can, if you know how to take tires, you can buy old used stuff, and if you know how to take care of tires,
It'll last you a while.
you don't have to buy brand new every time you turn around.
Right. So what's your championship schedule like? Or do you guys, obviously you guys keep points every year, right?
Yes,
how's that
sir.
work?
We have we are an IMCA sanctioned group. So we have our IMCA Special Series Championship, and then we keep track of our own points there, because we have races that go past when IMCA stops tallying in points for their national points fund.
Gotcha. What is the points fund? What's the payout for points?
Well, unfortunately, it goes by year to year, because we have not been able to really secure really good backing.
Okay.
Basically, our points fund will be, I ask for a $10 pill draw every race that is for points, and that points fund, or that money goes in, and that all that gets tallied up at the end of the season, and that's what gets divvied up upon within all my drivers. I
got you. So you guys kind of like feed your own points fund type of stuff. I got you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we just haven't been able to get the backing yet. I'm kind of new at this stuff, so learning this stuff. So it's not like we have a major sponsor chipping in, $1,000 to win to the points fund, unfortunately.
Right. Well, that's the thing about it, is you just got to keep it growing. I mean, that's what I like to see. This class, I think, is growing with new drivers and that type of stuff. So it's good to see.
Yes, sir. We have been steadily growing. We started this gig last year, was our first full year. So 2021, Dave Lucky and myself, mostly Dave, kind of chipped in and kind of took this on a limb and said, let's see what we can do. And it has been steadily growing.
Right. Is there anybody else out there you'd like to give thanks to, Joe, as far as your guys' series?
Well, I would like to give a big thanks to Gentle Touch Pressure Washing. They give a lot of money to us throughout the year. And then Barnhouse Trucking just recently came aboard and will be with us for for 7 races this year, giving out a $25 or $50 hard charger at a few of our races.
Gotcha.
The most important thing is that I got to thank all my drivers, because without them, there would be no point in trying to even start anything.
Right.
Like this.
Exactly.
So, it's all for them. I just can't thank them enough. And Dave Lucky also for deciding to do this and going the opposite direction that we were heading back in 2021.
Right. Well, yeah, well, I definitely appreciate you coming on, Joe. I know we've talked about the ModLites for a while now. You and I have had some discussions on Facebook Messenger and that type of stuff. So it's definitely good to show exposure to some of these other classes. Obviously everybody knows the late models and that type of stuff, but some of these smaller classes are starting to grow, and it's always good to give them some exposure.
Yes, sir. And I do appreciate this. I mean, I think hopefully this will help us out. I know myself, I don't know what it is. I know we've had a couple of drivers that have reached out to us and are interested in getting cars.
Right.
So we have a little messenger page on Facebook where they're all of our drivers and people that are interested. We just sit there, chat, and there's no such thing in that group as a stupid question, because we're here to help each other out.
Right.
We're one of those types of groups where we want you on that track to help us with our car count. So we're going to do whatever it takes to get you on there.
Gotcha. Well, like I said, I appreciate you coming on. Definitely stay in touch with us. We will help promote the ModLite class as much as we can, especially through the 2023 season for you.
Well, I greatly appreciate it, and thank you for having me.
No problem. Take care, buddy.
Yes, sir. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let me get back to the screen here. All right. Thanks, Joe, again for coming on and explaining, because I know sometimes these new series, unless you know what's going on and the behind the scenes stuff, you don't really know what it's all about. So I'm glad he came on and explained that to us. Okay. So the next order of business is getting this going live thing off the screen here. You'd think this is my first show that I've ever ran. Hang on a minute. All right, we're good. Okay. Northern All-Stars Series is making their return debut this Saturday night at Brownstown Speedway. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago. You guys are a lot younger than I am, but I'm telling you, this is an exciting series coming back. James Essex is the driving force behind this, so definitely appreciate James for all his hard work in the dirt racing world for sure. So I did take some notes. The very first season of the Northern All-Stars was 1998. Let's see. Owen, you were born in 98.
Correct.
JT, when was you born?
95.
98.
98.
98.
All right. So I guess Matt's going to run
Man,
this portion of the
you should
show.
remember that then. You're old.
I guarantee
2011 was last year of the Northern All-Star Series. I kind of know that as a fact.
it was.
There you
Who
go.
won the championship?
When did you learn that fact?
2000,
About 10 minutes ago.
I have it wrote down on here.
2011, Don O'Neill won it.
No, he didn't.
It was Steve Barnett.
No, he didn't. It's actually going to surprise you.
What number was it?
What number was what?
The car.
5.
No, it wasn't Don O'Neill. That was later.
Johnson.
Nope. He is actually a national touring driver now.
And a number 5 that he won
Yep.
in.
Oh,
Who owned the car?
Himself. Family owned.
Family owned number
Um,
5. Boy, don't give us the answer. I want to get this. Give us another hint. Where's he from?
Just say Georgia Boot
Illinois.
on the front of it.
From Illinois?
Nope. You're thinking of Boyer's car.
It wasn't in Overton, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Or not in Overton. The Shepherd.
Rocket One House car. I'll give you a hint.
Bart Hartman.
From Illinois.
Josh Richards.
I guarantee the comments is blowing up right now.
Josh Richards.
Nope.
Number 5. Ronnie Johnson.
Nope. Brandon Shepard.
I said
I
that.
did say that.
I know, but I just he's
God.
over guessing. Okay, so the series originated in 1998. It ran all the way to 2011. Steve Barnett is a 6-time champion in that time frame, 5 of which were back-to-back
All-time leader.
in championships.
Yep.
But all-time wins is Don O'Neill with 28. The top 5 wins were Don O'Neill, Dennis Erb Jr. with 26, Bob Pierce with 17, Randy Cordy with 13, and Darrell Lanigan with 10.
Okay, so out of those, how many? Read them again. How many of them can add to that total?
Dennis Erb Jr. could,
Yeah,
and Darrell Lanigan if he's running.
Darrell Lanigan.
Bob Pierce
can-
retired, Randy Cordy, and then Don O'Neill is not running. So
3 of the top.
That's
Only 2
huge.
of the top 5 are still active.
yes.
That's pretty cool.
So this Saturday night, this is another thing I wanted to hit on tonight because you guys as drivers can then relate to this. I know it's a late model show, it is what it is, but when the cool part that James is doing and the group of sponsors that he's got behind this is there's so much money up for grabs that's not at the top, right? So it's $5,000 to win, it's $1,000 to start, it's $500 to win a heat race, and 1,000 to the overall fast qualifier.
And the dash.
And there's a dash. Sorry, and there's a dash.
2,000 to win, ain't it? Or
Yeah, I have to look it up.
1,000 or 2,000
Yeah,
to win
to
the
win the
dash.
dash. So that's huge.
I'm waiting on the support class payout to be announced, and then I'll let you know my opinion.
But I'm saying though, like that's a start. I mean, for James just to start this up and throw that kind of money out there.
No, that's awesome.
his
1,000 to
sponsors.
start. I think that's better than 10,000 to win.
It's huge.
Because a lot of these guys, I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to make it, but if you're Devin Moran and you're driving 4 hours down here, you know that you got a good shot to make $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Right.
That's huge.
There's going to be some big names there too. I don't know if everybody's been following that.
Moran's coming. The Rice brothers are coming.
Bobby Pierce.
Bobby Pierce is coming. And since the race in Illinois got rained out, I mean, who knows who's going to show up? I mean, I know that
Chamberlains
will be there. The race down in Tennessee, Tazewell. There's just a race down there for like 21,000 to win, but that'll draw some of the Southern guys. But still, I don't know. For a regional race, I think it's going to be.
Yeah, but how much? I wonder how much it's paying to start Tazewell.
I don't know.
You might have to be in the top 5 to get your or top 10 to get your 1,000.
Right.
I don't know.
So I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's cool. So I know I'm pumped up about it. I will be taking pictures at the track this weekend. I've stepped up because Mark and Jamie's gonna be out of town, so
they couldn't find anybody better. They said
no. they got pure faith in me.
After 8 phone calls, they called Matt.
Oh,
and he was up for the job.
Daryl said Tazewell rained out.
Oh,
there ain't
look at
nobody
that.
There ain't nobody running. Daryl Smith said Gordy's a possibility. Chris Batchelor said Tanner English.
And it's only, and I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's only $25, which I think is cheap for a late model race this caliber.
Me too.
To get in and watch,
offering that kind of money.
In my opinion.
Anthony said Joe Boyll is a really good, cool dude. He is. We're glad to support him. And no problem, David Lucky. Anthony Finley, Peyton Walker, you going to race Florence this Saturday? Peyton has been
want to, but I'm got to be media guy Saturday. So
listen to
look how devastated.
Peyton has been. I know, it just totally made me feel bad. Peyton has been hired out to be a GoPro operator at Brownstown, since I'll be taking pictures.
Yep.
We will be having GoPros on Devin Moran's car and Jordan Weaver's Capital car for his late model debut. That'll be the GoPros that we're running this weekend. I got Peyton's helping, Owen's helping me in the infield, and our other guy that helps us, Roy Edwards, he will be in the pits with Peyton running GoPros.
Zach's helping me.
And Zach is helping JT.
Yeah.
Because JT's going to need it.
Yep. We're going to be putting the nose back on after hot laps.
Oh, good grief. Already? You're already calling that out?
Can't win it all if you don't win hot laps.
I guess so. What's going on, Elizabeth? Glad you tuned in. Anyway, we're pretty excited about this. I know Circle City has their opening night tomorrow night also. Bloomington's been rained out, so they pushed their opening night back to next week, I think, what their Facebook post said. So
I tell you what, I was looking at the payouts for Circle City this year, and man, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that's very cool that they raised it to, I think it's $150 just to start in the modified. So
very enticing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though.
It's still only an hour and 45 minutes from my house.
I'm just going to throw this out here on the table though. I support any racetrack around here. I'm a big advocate for we should support our local tracks, that type of stuff. The thing that I want to make sure that Circle City has new dirt. And I hope that their dirt packs well quick. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, when you start offering money like that, you're obviously going to pull a pretty good car count.
Yeah.
And one thing that I heard about Lincoln Park over the weekend was how rough it was.
That wasn't because of new dirt, though.
No. But what I'm saying
is
weekly. But what I'm saying though is from a money standpoint. Well, from a money standpoint, you're going up there for $800 to win.
Yeah.
And then you guys go up there and tear up $2,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't equal out.
No, I get it.
But I'm hoping the best for them is what I'm saying. I hope it packs down good. I hope that that new dirt settles good and the racing's great. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
They have tested on it. And what I read about test was a little rocky, but it's going to be rocky for
that's what I'm
a few
saying.
nights
Right,
for sure.
Right.
Even when Brownstown put that new dirt in.
I mean, look what Eldor did 2 days before the million.
Right. New dirt is very tricky.
Rip
it
it up.
appears. I mean, I don't know much about it, but it appears very tricky.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I mean, it's
But
40
I'm glad that they're doing that though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the payoffs.
I
are
tell
cool.
you, if it and I props to them for picking Friday night, so people got somewhere going Friday night
Right.
that pays decent and you go racing. But
mhm.
it's just hard for me and Zach to get up there on a Friday night. Nothing against them because they're pulling to their
Right.
local guys within an hour.
Right.
You know, but
Well, work's 45 minutes from there, so
Right.
it'll be close.
Just take your stuff to work with you.
Yep.
whatever Darren says is what Zach needs to do.
We have some hot lap winners in Vicks too. Oh, where'd that come from?
I know they must
JT
have, they're
was
not
saying-
talking about Anthony.
JT was saying he tries to win it all. In
Oh, and hot laps. I got you.
There's-
I was thinking it was another comment. My bad. Sorry, Elizabeth. Matt Howard said Farmer City Friday. They are running over there, I think.
How far is that from here?
Farmer City,
Yeah.
probably 4 hours, I think.
Is it that far?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it was that far.
3 hours, 4 hours.
That's a good little
Yeah,
trip.
I'll be helping Chris too if he needs it.
Sorry, I'm reading.
Oh, he's
Robbie's,
gonna need it. I don't know why you're. You've met him.
I'm reading Robbie's long post here.
I've been talking to Chris all week this week, and he's a bit nervous about the cushion, Zach. So you're gonna have to tell him just grab them gonads, set them on the dash.
Let it eat.
I told him I'd bring my suit and shoes in case he decided that he was going to be too big of a pansy to run up top.
Matt Howard said 3 hours, and Robbie Wilson is right. Jeff Wilson did win the first. I had that wrote down here. Sorry, first championship for the Northern All-Stars '98.
That's really cool.
Jeff Wilson won it.
What's up? You think I'm tired or something?
Darren says
Yeah.
he's in.
Sydney wants to know if you're tired.
Then it's okay.
Yeah, I'm wore out.
Wore out. He says wore out. Shane debuting the 223 Hornet Saturday at Paragon. 2023 Hornet that Saturday at Paragon. But I think Paragon will pull some good car counts too.
They've got good purse money up for grabs.
They
this year.
do. I think
Mhm.
they'll pull a good car count.
Me and Zach's planning on going in June.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Somewhere
can
around
drag
there.
maybe we can drag old dummy over here with us.
I've been having a lot of fun doing this.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where are you going?
I guess
Well,
over there go.
Yeah.
Paragon, the
Paragon.
goon.
He may not painted it blue, but he can still hang out with us.
Well, yeah, you can still hang out.
blue on the front.
Don't think you're welcome.
Well, how am I not welcome?
All I see is that picture of the fork in my ear all year.
I like that picture. That is a good picture. I don't know. Here's the other thing too. This Saturday night, I don't know if Gail Wilson's watching. I don't know if she'll watch this before Saturday night. I got that picture that
You
we
need to
all
get that to her.
signed. It's in the house, rolled up, ready to go. We need to make sure she gets that Saturday.
Okay.
That's on you.
I know, but I'm saying like, don't let me forget. I'm gonna take it with me, but don't let me forget.
Oh, you're in PP.
Okay, that worked for me. Okay, so here's the thing. We've had fun doing this let's get the crowd involved. We got 46 people watching, which is phenomenal. We appreciate everybody watching. Let's get into some predictions this weekend. This is our first night that we know we're going to get the races in for the 2023 season. Let's pick some predictions. I know we went on a limb the last couple of weeks, but I enjoy this. Let's pick some predictions.
1G.
So already, all right. JT is going with Devin Gilpin.
Ride or die.
Bobby Pierce.
Oh, God.
You can pick the same one.
No, I'm on.
You'll go with somebody different?
Yep.
Zach is going with Bobby Pierce. Peyton.
Jordan Weaver, even though he doesn't
Oh,
have it in there
Peyton's
right
going
now.
with Weaver.
Yep.
There's my dollar.
Thanks.
Who
Get
you
it up
going
there.
with,
Put
Owen?
your dollar up
Who
there.
else?
I don't have a dollar.
Devin Moran.
I pay your
Devin
dollar every
Moran.
time.
But the GoPro is doing anything about it.
Put your dollar up there. Chicken.
Well, let's see.
I gave you a world-renowned race car driver.
I don't have a dollar.
You can put 20 to my one.
I got to pick now. I'm going to go with Josh Rice.
That's a good pick. I didn't hear who they. Who'd you pick, Owen?
Moran.
That's a
Moran.
good pick. That's my backup. I'm a big Devin Moran
Let's
fan.
go.
I
Let's
like
go.
him.
Let's go up here to the crowd. Let's see what we got going on. David said we ran mods a couple years ago and it was bad in rocks. Yeah, hopefully the resurface of Circle City.
Yeah, they did that to get rid of the
Get
rocks.
rid of the rocks.
So I think major props up to that deal. They really
Yeah.
put the work in.
Big shout out to Shane Reed. He's got a blue car, so you fit in with the blue crew.
You can park across the creek, Shane.
Yep.
There's room by me and Zach.
Daryl said K-Rob's going to Farmer City tomorrow night to shake down the car for Brownstown Saturday, which I knew K-Rob would probably be at Brownstown Saturday, which I'm glad,
That's a big name there. Shelby Miles is a good pick.
Killing me. Killing me.
I don't think she knows what we're talking about.
She has no
He
clue.
has no
I didn't
idea.
figure.
No clue.
Yeah.
Jeremy says,
Hell.
I'm so ready for Saturday to get behind the wheel, watch some good racing. Me too. It's ecstatic about it. Joey McLaughlin's going Shelby Miles.
Good pick.
Good pick. Robbie Wilson says Tanner English. Sydney Bowers says Peyton Walker all the way.
Might as well just load the Vic up.
Uh-oh. Elizabeth said that her account's restricted. Oh, shoot. Bachelor's going Josh Rice. Jeremy Ogle's going with Moran. And Sydney says, I absolutely have no clue what I'm talking about. Owen told me to be supportive. Here I am. That is awesome. That is awesome.
See, buddy,
Yeah, I
Owen's
can't believe
wife-
she even got on here.
My
So I give her
daughter-in-law
props
is
for that.
so supportive.
you're going to have to realize that you got to explain everything thoroughly.
If she comes to one race, then I'll explain something, but
Okay.
she won't make it to one race. I guarantee it.
You know now she's going to hang out with you all summer. You doubt it and highly doubt it.
Yeah, I hope.
All right, here's the thing. We got some support classes we got to go through too.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Taking shots over
Yeah,
there?
gotta get me a drink.
All right.
Well, let's go super stocks.
JT Huffman.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Got you.
Make me
Oh,
tear
we
up.
got JT. We do this every time.
Yeah, there ain't no point in him. Yeah, never mind.
Peyton's got
JT.
JT. Who you got?
Oh.
You don't have to pick me. It's okay.
JT.
I'm not gonna.
He said
I'm
it-
not gonna pick
He
me.
said it so sad.
Who you
like,
got? Who you gonna go
quiet.
with,
Zach,
JT?
Zach Sasser.
If you
for
can't
second.
win, who's gonna pull it off?
I think Heavy and Cushion. If Brandon Carr's there,
Brandon Carr.
I think Brandon Carr would be a guy to be.
Well, Brandon Carr.
Brandon Carr is really, really good on a good heavy tacky track.
I got Sasser.
You want Sasser?
Yeah, I want Sasser.
That's a good pick.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Chris Batchelor.
Yeah, Chris Bachelor all the way.
That's
buddy.
out on a twig.
No, I think I'm going to go with if he runs two
Man.
classes like he says he's going to. I'm going with Derek Groomer.
He's gonna run 2 classes Saturday.
I don't know. He said I don't know. I don't know if he'll have his late model there plus the super stock.
I
He got to modify too.
The
Oh, I can't take it.
Modified
Yeah,
running.
yeah,
Dummy.
Good point. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go with Derek Groomer. Who else is some people? Oh, Grant Simpson. Finley wants Grant Simpson to win bad. Look at this.
Grant Simpson's
1,
out.
2, 3, 4, 5. Anthony Finley comments of Grant
He must
Simpson.
be trying to get a free shirt off of
He
him or
must be.
something.
Yeah, Grant Simpson's out. He's got some medical stuff.
Derek's going
on.
with Tucker. I don't know. I think if the pot bet car shows up, it's going to be tough too. They say he look good at Lincoln Park.
Trey?
So, Trey. Yep.
Trey. And you can't count Greg Amick. He'll
Greg
be
Amick.
fast. Matt Boatnick will be fast.
It's going to be a tough class. It's going to be a tough class.
Right.
Just join. Why am I being mentioned? Ha ha ha. Well, it's because everybody's picking you to win Saturday night, bud. You going to be there?
Oh, he wants a quarter.
Oh, he wants
panel.
a quarter panel.
Who does?
Stalker is not running anywhere this weekend, Corey. Stalker will be in the pits of the Blue Crew captain over here, JT Huffman, turning wrenches. Your brother's going with C.
Steve Batch all the way.
Yeah, all the way.
Got to believe in the magic.
See, Robbie, how many of you is going to be 15 inches on the left rear control?
Hey, we got to do something to
It's gotta
catch
be
these
something.
guys.
Oh shoot. Caleb said, "What's up with 2 podcasts in one night?" Sounds, I don't know, bud. We've been running Thursday nights for I don't know, year and a half now. So
I mean, everybody knows.
yeah, everybody knows where to be Thursday nights at 8:00.
Yep.
All of that. Grant's
Right
coming
here
to
with
support
us.
me. Yeah, Corey. That's
Thanks,
we said
Grant.
the same thing. Thumbs down. Stalkers,
Corey,
Thumbs down.
waiting on parts.
for 3 weeks, Corey. If you're
He
Yeah.
ordered, he ordered
I
these
had to-
parts. I remember you calling me 2 days before Thanksgiving,
got
and you said I
them.
got parts.
I got them. I got to tearing it apart and needed some
Oh, these
more
are different parts than
that
the
I
ones
did
you ordered
not realize
Thanksgiving.
I
You said you
needed.
were still waiting on.
Yes.
Okay, good deal.
The problem is me, Darren, and Jay can't get there on a weekly basis. So we leave a little bit of stuff up to him, and this is what
Hey,
happens.
listen, this is funny though. You got a X amount of $1,000 modified, and we're putting up fence posts all week. Ain't working on the car,
I
putting up
said I'm
fence
waiting on
posts.
parts.
But you can probably go right down here to the local Napa and get them parts.
I cannot.
Just throw some silicone in it. You don't need a seal.
Yes, look what Corey said. Season ended in October.
Yeah. In October.
We love you, Zach.
Well,
Love
some things happen when you go out and
Break a limiter.
break a limiter. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. The chain come loose.
Oh, I
And
know.
The same thing that happened to Kenny Wallace the first night out happened to me.
Yeah.
So it
It
happens.
didn't hurt Kenny Wallace's drive shaft. He said he didn't say it did.
Well, yeah, he probably had a lot more clearance than I did.
All right, we're going to throw a wrench in this. We're going to go with Hornets. Owen, who's your Hornet pick?
No clue.
I knew that
Jeremy
was coming.
Ogle.
Jeremy Ogle. That's who Peyton's going with. All right. JT,
Davey Wagner.
Davey Wagner.
I just like watching the show Davey puts on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Zach,
Yeah, I'll go with Davey.
He came and tested with us too.
Yeah, he did.
Boys, he's got pretty bad pure stock for any of you guys out there wondering. I seen it in person.
can you read that?
What? No, I can't read anything you wrote down.
You sure?
It's
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. All right,
I
I'm going to
can
go
see the
with,
scratches, man.
let's go with Jeremy Ogle also.
That's a good pick.
It is. He's going to put it on the pad Saturday night.
You like writing lowercase letters with capital letters, don't you?
Yep.
Not being the first letter.
Okay. So, yeah, not being the first one. No. Isn't Modesty back running this year? I'm not sure. I haven't heard of is Modesty back? I thought I heard eventually.
Somebody
or
said he was.
but I've not heard for sure.
You said Jacob Owens is out, didn't you?
Yeah, Jacob Owens is out. No problem, Jeremy. Caleb Schreier said Brewer. That's a very good pick too. Davey said you boys put a lot of pressure on me.
Davey, when you go test with the big boys, we
That's
got
right.
lots
I
of
mean-
we got lots of hope.
Grant said him and his dad are sponsoring the Dash for Cash for the Ira Bassett Memorial. Good deal. I think
Modesty is back in Jacob Owens' car.
Ooh, okay. Well,
That's speed
yeah.
written all over it.
Yeah.
I jumped pure stocks because I can't wait to tell you how fast ours is.
All right, let's go pure stocks.
It's definitely faster than JT Superstock. I'll say that because JT couldn't get around them.
I'm just going to tell you.
JT's going with Buddy Stearns.
7 fuel pumps later, we got that sucker dialed in.
Okay, then Zach, who you going with pure stocks?
Buddy Stearns.
Buddy Stearns.
It's going to be a tough class this year, though.
You guys even know him, pure stock driver?
Not really.
Buddy.
Other than brother, yeah.
All right, so Buddy Stearns for everybody in the pure stocks.
Do you guys see Preston's car? That thing is sharp.
Preston's car is sharp.
It's a good looking race car.
And here I'm going to make a prediction right now on episode 36 of Flag to Flag Media Live. Preston will be battling for a win before the year's over.
Oh, I think so.
Hands down.
I think so. And Tommy was up there when we was testing too. He was making some really pretty laps.
Let's see here. Davey says, I hope to go 3 for 3 this weekend.
3 for 3.
What else are you running, Davey?
They're a foot race? Because you got me.
Yeah. Jeremy is right. A lot of good cats, so should be good. I mean, the Horn feature is going to be good. I don't care what.
I think you meant cars.
You can. What? Anyway,
A lot of good cats.
Saturday night.
He's always like this, Jeremy. It ain't just towards you, I promise.
Saturday night, every feature that's going to be on the track is going to be an awesome feature, hands down. If you leave after the late model feature, you just blew your money. Like, stay and watch them all because they're all going to put on a show. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
There, I said my piece.
That pure stock race is going to be really,
Pure
really
stock,
good.
Hornets going to be a good race. They're all going to be good.
You're going to get your money's worth this Saturday if you guys go Brownstown. I really
Absolutely.
believe that.
Absolutely. Preston car. Caleb said kid car. Robbie said Streeble first night out. Streeble's an awesome pick too. Dave said I'm running both cars Saturday and going to Moeller tomorrow. Oh, okay, I got you.
Who wants to
And
watch
then
that
Jeremy
stock?
said his autocorrect is just terrible. Who wants to watch Zach Stalker?
He made-
Boys,
Question mark.
He made us watch replays all night, Friday night, of him winning. It was hard to find him in the.
Where
in
was
the
you at
scroll.
Friday night watching replays?
Was it Friday night? No, it was Sunday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Sunday night. He's like, here, go to this exact date.
Do
I
you-
won this night.
So
he said he's got all his dates memorized.
I don't have. Well, that's
listen.
just open it up.
I'm not a driver. I'm just a media guy.
Oh, we know.
I'm just going to tell
Listen,
you.
Listen. Do you guys go back and just constantly replay wins?
Yeah.
Is that a thing for drivers? I don't know. Like I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
asking.
I do it at least twice a week.
Just go back and watch your wins.
It's been
replay.
so long, I forgot. I forgot what it was like. Heck, it's been
Yeah,
a year
good
ago since I
grief.
did it.
It has been a long time for me. So yeah, I every now and again, but I don't have dirt to meet anymore, so I can't really do that.
So
I got it.
I just wondered if that was something that you guys did. Like, do you guys? I mean,
I used to.
you used to.
Yeah, I used to go back and do it.
I still do, and I'm not just saying I watch mine either. I get on and watch. Okay, this is what Boatnick's car was doing, or this is what Sasser's car was. I've watched the Fun Fest video of Sasser's car 100 times.
Have you?
Yeah, trying to be like,
Scouting report
because it was one thing to see it from the car, it's another thing to see it.
Yeah.
From the camera.
from behind it.
Like I knew it was carrying it, but it was carrying even higher than I thought.
Right.
You know, so that's how I learned how to get fast in the first place, watching 75. You know.
Yeah.
I watch cars and say, Zach, I need my car to do this.
Yeah.
And Zach goes, well, I don't know. So then I call Bo and Dad.
Gosh, friggin' shot after
Uh.
shot. You know why I'm not racing Saturday? I done told you.
Because you can't find a seal or
Wait on
something.
parts.
That's all I've
Waiting
heard all
on
week.
parts, and I got to move my sister. I do.
Why?
I'm,
Why did
I'm
you?
helping my sister?
But why did you clear your throat after that?
Because
Got to be my sister. Anyway,
Hope your mom's not watching.
she
You're going to be in
is.
big trouble.
Oh, I told him I'd help him.
you better.
I am.
Are you taking the enclosed trailer?
No, I'm
No,
just
no.
going to take the open trailer.
I got you. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, Water Dog, he must have got out of bed. Got up from his nap. We do it in the dirt. So anybody that we do it in the dirt, if you go to their YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel. Anthony and Elizabeth are huge supporters of ours, and I like to support them. So go out to their YouTube channel for all their Crown Vic content. But what's happened is her other account got hacked or restricted, so now she's on the We Do It in the dirt page. But anyway, and then Anthony says replay wins. What's that? You got one coming this year, bud. You're going to put it in victory lane this year. I feel it.
Can't wait to take my shirt off and meet you there.
He's going to.
I promised it.
Hey, Matt, I think Flag to Flag Media on Fan Appreciation Night, we put Davey Wagner on a unicycle in the front stretch. You guys put up 25 and I'll put up 25.
And we can throw water balloons at him.
I'll do it for 25. For $25, we'll put Davey on a unicycle. He has to go from turn 4 to turn 1 on the front stretch.
First try.
First try. I'll start the bid at $25. Josh Harris said he was supposed to play golf scramble, but bailed on me when it was his idea.
Okay, it was my idea to play in it, but things came up.
Stuff happens, right?
Stuff happens.
Family obligations.
You had to move a
Priorities.
sister.
Yeah.
You had to move a
Priorities.
sister
Family
again.
priorities.
Yeah, family priorities. Oh, Becky says I'm listening. You better straighten up, stalker. You better straighten up.
I'm not even
Act right.
doing anything.
All right, so
bad
listen.
right
Here's
now.
the deal. We've got Jeremy Ogle's 25. We've got Robbie Wilson's 20. We're up to $75 on this unicycle down the front stretch at Brownstown on Fan Appreciation Night. That's huge. I mean, Davey Wagner, you're up to $75 to ride a unicycle.
But you have to make it or you don't get it.
You got to make it. Do we give him at least one practice try?
He gets one practice. You get two tries. We'll give you two
JT's gonna
tries.
give you two.
Right.
Okay, 2 practice tries, and then on the third try, you got to go from turn 4 to turn 1. No
And-
bobble, no nothing.
And the last 10 feet, we get to try to jab sticks in the
Oh, good
spokes.
grief!
I'm just trying to save you some money.
Good grief!
It's $25.
I mean, water bottles, I understand, but now you're going to jab him with stuff. I don't know about that. All right, we're up to $75. Let's see. I'm sorry, Mom, getting behind. Donna said Abby is so lucky.
Jeez.
Nobody else has ever called that luck.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Caleb Schreier just threw $100 on top of it.
$100?
I think he was maybe
Oh, are you saying $100 total?
total. Yeah.
Davey will try it for $100. I guarantee you.
Yeah, because you did say bid, so
That's true. Okay, $100. We're up to 100. We'll see where we're at on comments here.
Oh, Derek's got one there. Zach,
JT, are you
who'd
cold?
say
Why are you
wired
still
the
wearing a
heater?
coat? The heater, it's done. It's done. And I'm not buying a new
Who
heater.
was it?
It looked like MacGyver.
No, it wasn't
I was
MacGyver.
sitting here in a t-shirt. So don't be, you're over wearing a Carhartt. No one's got a t-shirt. It's not that
No.
bad in here.
No, who's the blind guy that plays the piano?
Ray Charles.
Ray
Yeah, Ray
Charles.
Charles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
that
you
was,
say MacGyver?
I didn't
He
say
said
MacGyver.
that was
He did.
me.
He's an idiot, though.
You're on, I'm talking about when they race the kids on Fan Appreciation Night. So here's the thing. Like,
That
I
was
get
cool.
that, but if we're going to do this for Davey, we're going to donate some money to Davey, but Davey's doing this by himself on the front stretch from turn 4 to turn 1. Right? I mean, this,
I think it's
that's
pretty
going
much.
to be the
I
moment.
think it's pretty much a done deal. We just got to find
Yeah.
a unicycle at this point.
Yeah, we got to find a unicycle.
That's probably $500.
You find one of those?
Absolutely.
We can make our own. Zach's a machinist.
Okay. All right. Next topic.
What's going on, Colton? Colton, glad you tuned in. Bud, you're going to have a good year this year, too. I mean, that's another one in the super stock
Yeah.
that's going to put on a show, too.
Yeah, I was
Colton's
kind
gonna
of
put
hoping he
on a
would
show.
stay up there in the late models, but
He didn't stay. He's back with
he
you
didn't
guys.
stay. Now I kind of tried to deal with it.
But his comment is funny, though, because he says he has to go back to VHS tips. It's good.
He won a lot though that one
He
year.
did.
I mean, he was
He
there
did.
every week.
Grant says I was hurtful. I'm hurtful because I won't pay $80 to go play in his golf scramble and eat cold
No.
pizza.
He cold pizza.
Yeah,
I didn't even get invited, and it turns out I have a golf scramble partner now. But it is what it is. I'm not holding any hard feelings.
Caleb Schreier says 100. Davey says 100 for what?
Gotta rewatch
So,
it, Davey.
Davey, this is all about getting you some money, but we're donating you some money for a unicycle race by yourself from turn 4 to turn 1 at Fan Appreciation Night. The bid is up to $100 right now. So
If you make it
if you make
without
it,
touching the ground,
and you get two practice attempts. On the third attempt, you have to go from turn 4 to turn 1 down the front stretch on a unicycle. And it got really quiet. Oh shoot! And Robbie says no training wheels, so you're out on the training wheels. Oh, this weekend is going to be exciting, though. I'm glad everybody's tuning in. We've hit like 50, 55 viewers all night, and we totally appreciate this
very appreciated.
100%. We love to get on here and have a good time. Joe can talk about racing and what's going on in the racing world. So Dave said, I'll crash at the con. Well, there's only one way to find out, Davey. There's only one way to find out.
You still get a big cheer.
So what's going to happen is Davey's going to get pumped up for this, right? He's going to get pumped up for this $100, and we're going to be going through the pits, and there goes Davey practicing on a unicycle through the pits, getting ready for his big debut on Fan Appreciation Night. So, JT, let's talk about a little of on feet on the ground flight. Did you come up with any groundbreaking news this week?
I did some leg work. There wasn't a whole lot of info out there. I tried to get Zach to help me. Of course, he's too busy putting fence up and waiting on parts. So,
Oh,
the thing I thought we'd talk about that we didn't talk about is I don't know who won all the Lincoln Park races.
Okay, so what I know is I know Trey won.
I know Trey won.
Trey
yeah.
won in the pot bit 12, which he'll be driving full time this year.
Oh, it's full time gig.
Full time.
Is Tommy
gig.
done?
Nope, Tommy's running Crown Vics this year, bud.
Oh,
Tommy's in the Crown Vics.
cool.
And then the modified feature was won by Losh. Did Losh win it?
yeah, lost
Derek
one.
Losh. What else did they have up there? Sprints, but I don't know who won the sprints. Anybody?
CJ Leary won the sprint.
CJ Leary won the
CJ
sprints.
Larry.
Is that the only 3 classes they had?
They did that on. It was ended up doing it on a Sunday because I tried to get Zach to go, but we were
Yes.
busy. We were both busy. Wasn't it? It was Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did they have any other classes?
I think that was it.
Was there a lot of super stocks there? Do you know?
I don't remember what the car count was.
I thought somebody said there was over 20, but I don't know that to be a fact.
I thought there was 20 in the super stocks and modifieds.
Oh, that's good.
20.
Oh, yeah.
20-ish.
The Pierce or Bombers that
Overly.
Sheldon. Yeah, however you say his last name.
Overly.
He won. Yeah.
22 super stocks, 44 sprint cars.
44 sprint cars. Wow.
Damn.
11 bombers.
Bombers was down a little bit.
Yeah. That's still a good turnout, though, for a Sunday.
Right.
For
Yeah.
a Sunday race, that is a good turnout.
Yeah, I wanted to go watch. But we already had stuff going on because they didn't change it till Sunday, like till Saturday or
Yeah,
Friday. I think
right.
it was. It's really hard to get a daytime race to be successful. Track prep wise,
right?
I mean, fans will show up, cars will show up, but to get a track to do what you want to do during the day is very tough.
Yeah,
and sometimes it creates a good race. It was a couple of years. Bobby Pierce and Davenport raced. Was it Jackson 100 in the day?
100?
Yep, on a Sunday.
That was a heck of a race,
and it was a beautiful race. But the track was like black, slick, dusty.
So I think that's the same year that Shannon Bad put on the show and started. He was leading it for a while, and then the battery went dead or something happened. Then he went to the tail. And still come back up through the field. I mean, he finished like 4th or 5th or something like that. But Brownstown's had like 2 good day race Jackson 100s.
Right.
So Mike Fields says no grooving or siping tires on unicycle and must have one of those tall bicycle flags.
And he has to carry it in his hand. It can't be mounted.
Yeah, it cannot be mounted. It has to carry it in his hands. Well, it's going to be comical. What's the car count going to be for Scottsburg on Wednesday? Any ideas? No clue. I think it's going to be a good test for him to see how many people come over on Wednesdays. But
Are you going to that, Peyton?
I doubt it. Not right now.
My Crown Vic ain't ready yet.
We're going to stick to Brownstown. Okay, I'm not going to speak for Peyton.
Yeah,
I'm
Peyton's going Paragon with us.
I'm gonna get a few under my belt.
At
Brownstown. and
Yeah,
then
that's what we talked
start
about.
branching out a little bit.
Yep. Zach, mods aren't back to Brownstown for what, 2 more weeks?
Yeah, I think 2 more weeks. I'm planning on running next weekend somewhere. I'm not sure
is
yet.
Florence running next weekend? They're in the mods next weekend?
I don't know. I've not checked their schedule, but
You think parts will be in by then?
parts will definitely be in by then. They're going to be in this
I'm
Wednesday.
just checking.
I'm just being honest.
Zach's got a big Wednesday night race coming up at
The
Brownstown.
Flow. That's
Yeah.
what,
Yeah, Flow Night in America. That'll be a good one.
2 weeks?
It's like what 20,000 to win or something.
23,000.
23,000.
Not for
Yeah.
modifieds, but for
I thought
late
it was-
models, yeah.
It's not 23 for modifieds? I thought it was 23,000 win for modifieds. But listen, no, seriously though, better get your parts in before then, bud.
Mods from everywhere.
Parts will be in and spares will be in the trailer.
Did you order parts and spares in?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, well, if you got spares, what are you waiting on then?
No.
You ordered both.
Yeah, I ordered both.
Okay.
You
I
always
got
order 2 of each.
I got you. Well, it makes sense. So you got to order again, right?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
got to order
You got
again.
to order again.
But then you got the
Um,
spare to cover, so you're good.
But we're getting ready to get the ball rolling on this whole deal because, like I said, with the last 3 or 4 shows, we've not even really had any racing going on. We've just been trying to make the best of it, getting in here and talking to our people that follow us and having a good time. But balls in there is getting rolling for everybody. About to get busy. Racing season is upon us, and the weather next week's gonna be beautiful all week. So we're ready to go.
It looks
You
like
ready to go
back to
next
back
Saturday?
weekends.
I'm pumped, man.
Paige ready to rock and roll. I mean, he's even when I was on vacation, he was in here, gotten them tires mounted, and ready to go.
You need to come see me at the bank. I got a stencil for you.
Stencil.
Yeah. I paint the Hoosier tire logo on my tires.
His mom does.
No, not that's on my super stock. On my Hornet or on my Crown Vic, I got to use a stencil. Makes it faster.
All right, well,
It does
I
it?
need it all.
Poor guy has his mom paint his Hoosier
wheels?
tires
Yeah,
for
I'll
him.
tell you what.
Actually, I bet if I asked Becky, she would come help me too. She wouldn't help you, but she'd come help me.
Caleb-
She'd laugh at you.
Caleb is right though. The part situation is horrible for everybody.
Well,
Like, it's
this-
just crazy.
This was my fault.
But still,
We
like,
agree with
this is
that.
supply and the demand. It's
Yeah.
like everybody's waiting on parts.
Yeah.
Well, heck, I waited 4 weeks for my wheels for that car.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not like it was
Right.
anything special, but
Yeah.
I think everything's just like that though.
So now
No matter
Finley
what
said,
it is.
Finley said his account's restricted now.
Look at that. I love your mom. She's a good lady.
I don't know what's going on with you, Finley. I don't know. That's crazy.
Does that hurt your feelings any?
No.
He's over here stewing, Becky. I can feel the heat coming off of it.
I can feel it sitting here. Right, we don't even need a heater in here no more.
Yeah.
Might take my jacket off.
I can't get the parts to rebuild my second motor. That's why I got a new one. Well, you got that thing dialed in, Caleb. He was up there at one of them practice sessions last week. Said the car looked good.
He's
We'll
just
see.
had a lot of bad luck.
He has.
Poor guy.
Poor Caleb ain't started the season off very good so far.
We got lucky
Well,
to get
turn
our
it around.
practice in because, I mean, we got about 3 inches of rain 2 days
Yeah.
before, and Jim was out there really working the track in, and and it turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah,
Good.
black and slickened up like we wanted it to. We didn't
Good.
want a heavy track. We wanted it to be real slick.
Yeah.
We
You
got
want
it.
it to be normal race night.
Right. And I need to give
Yeah.
a shout out to, of course, Dad and Chuck. They helped me all week to get it ready for that. But then Brandon Norman helped me make a couple changes up there. And I think it helped the car a lot. So
You know why?
it wasn't because of you. Because
I
you
paid some of the bill off.
we need to pay it all off.
He's helping now because I paid some of the bill off. So you guys are welcome
I don't know. He
for a
told me
tab
that
that you guys created.
he told me that there ain't no helping JT, that he did the best he could, but he's not real sure.
I can see that. I can see that.
Poor guy.
Brandon Norman actually likes me. We're pretty good pals.
Did he say that, or that's
He
just what
did
you
not
think?
He
say
said-
that.
He said I was gonna go help the 11S because I really like Darren and Jay, but he said Zach is just so hard to get along with.
Oh
No,
man.
we know that's a lie.
Yeah.
Kenny Humphrey said, "I'm here late."
Welcome to the
Hey,
party, Kenny.
Kenny, make sure you go back and watch this entire episode. I think it's been a good episode. We talked to Joe Boyll from the Hoosier State ModLites. That was a good time. I'm glad to support them guys. And we've just been talking about the Northern All-Stars and then whatever our picks for this weekend's winners.
Big event for Davey.
Big event for Davey for the unicycle race by himself. Fan appreciation night.
It's been a really good show.
Yes.
And we're going to have a lot to talk about next week because there's going to be racing all over
Yeah.
the state of Indiana this weekend. So we'll have some big stuff.
Right. I'm a big supporter of the Crown Vic class, as everybody knows. I sponsor that class for the season. But if anybody's interested in a flag-to-flag decal for your car, just don't hesitate to reach out to me.
He may not get it to you, but
I'll get it to
he'll at
you.
least
I'll
offer
get
it.
it to you.
He'll get
Oh,
to
and
you.
T-shirt updates. The prints have finally made it in.
Oh, have they?
Let the T-shirt making begin. So
2 years.
finally
later.
got them.
He'll get you your stuff as fast as that gets his parts.
I'll get it to you faster than that. We've been waiting on parts since Thanksgiving.
Not even close.
Kenny,
Different
just get a hold
parts,
of me at
man.
the track. If you guys see me, like sometimes I have hard time paying attention to the racetrack. So if you see me riding around on those smoky, old green golf cart, just wave me down and I'll get you some decals. I got decals on me all the time. So make sure you just holler at me. You guys need decals for your car?
No,
I
they're
already got mine
already got
on it.
mine on it. Remember?
No, my
Mine's-
decals are bigger than the ones that's on your car. Do you guys need decals?
No, mine's plenty big.
Have you got your new suits in yet?
No, not yet.
I cannot wait though.
When are they coming in?
I don't know.
Cheyenne told me I needed to be patient.
Yep.
Race season is upon us.
And I don't mind my old suit. I'm just the threads pop every time I zip it up.
So your suit's screaming, huh?
Mine's blowed out.
Is it?
Yeah, the back is. Gained a little bit of weight.
Woo.
We're comfortable.
All this pump and iron I've been doing, man. it's
Whatever. You're so full of it.
I had
I
to
don't
carry
know.
the
I
fence
think
post for him the other day.
He's not commented
just- he
tonight.
didn't even come.
I don't know if he's watching, but I'll tell you another one to look out for Saturday is Tyler Collins. I'm just saying, I think Tyler is going to make. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, even our local late model guys. You got Stapleton, Gilpin, Tyler Collins, Skylar Lewis. Who am I forgetting? Jared Bailey. There's going to be a tough late model. I mean, I don't know. It's just going to be phenomenal Saturday. I'm calling it right now.
It's gonna be good racing.
It's going to be good racing. All right, Davey. I'll get you 2 of them Saturday also. holler at me.
You'll have to tell him because he ain't gonna remember, David.
Kyle Busch and Chase Briscoe both took provisionals to make the race tonight.
Hmm.
They're up against a bunch of good cars.
Chase
and you
Briscoe
can't
hit the
really-
wall in hot laps.
He did.
Or
Or
qualifying, yeah.
I need 2 decals, Matt, along with that shirt that you owe me from like, I don't know, what was it, 1930? No, it was actually 1931. And it was Octoberish. So
The depression had just started.
not been that long.
I think they were
need
dumping tea into the harbor that day, if I remember right.
I can get you a hat, Robbie. All right. What else we got for tonight? Anything?
Randall's right. Too much Taco Bell. I actually had that tonight too.
Yes.
That's bad news there, bud.
You had Taco
Good.
Bell for supper tonight?
Yeah, I did.
That's 4 nights a week.
So if you,
No,
we usually do this once a week. Let's talk about
he's
food for a
such a
second.
liar.
What do you get from Taco Bell? What's your go-to at Taco Bell?
The left half of the menu. That's when I go with him. Right half on days end with Y.
What's your go-to at Taco Bell?
cheesy gordita crunch.
Never good.
Those are the bomb.
And
Those
steak
new
quesadilla.
seasoned beef grilled cheese burrito things. Those are
yeah, I do like them.
Oh, those are good.
Those ones
are
got like the
good.
little red chips inside.
Yes,
Yeah,
with the rice and
yeah.
the meat. Oh yeah.
See,
Quit
that's my
throwing your nose
problem.
on it.
Allie's a good cook. That's the issue.
I think
Allie is a good cook.
has she discussed anything about having like a flag to flag media staff separate at the house?
No, she
No,
says the only
no.
person worth cooking for is me. So
Are you
that's
serious?
what she says.
She cooks for me every Sunday.
I let her jump the golf cart through the pothole in my yard last night.
I jumped the golf cart.
She was in there though. She was holding on for dear life.
She was.
As soon as you hit the driveway, immediately her phone light came on so you could see where you're going. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. All right. Well, we're going to jump off for the night. Hope to see everybody Saturday night at Brownstown Speedway for the return of the Northern All-Star Late Model Series, along with Super Stocks, Hornets, and what else?
Pure
is running?
stocks.
Pure Stocks. I just don't know if you guys are paying attention.
I'm just the
I
media
knew what
guy.
I was talking about.
There it is.
The media guy. You're the feet on the ground. Get the late breaking news.
I do the
media
leg
guy.
work.
You do the leg work, so I appreciate it. So, big shout out to my sponsors: M2 Design, Midnight Sports Gear, Hillbillies Barbecue and Tenderloin, Greens Auto Sales. Thanks, Owen.
Yep.
Greatest car salesman in Washington County.
Damn straight.
Solutions Directional Drilling. Jason Petmeyer, Farm Bureau Agent, B&D Excavating Septic, P3 Graphics, Howler Motorsports, Pop Bit, and Taylor Belt Jack Stands. So,
Grime to Shine, Auto Wash, and Detail.
no, I'm going to edit that out because I'm not got any money for sponsorship. Beep.
Shine to grind.
Shine to grind.
You search that, I'm sure it'll still come up.
They probably will. So, all right, we'll see you all at the track Saturday, and we'll see you. What next? We're on next Thursday. We'll be back next Thursday. So we'll see you all when the next flag flies.